Now, here's the thing, guys. It's perfectly fine to speak to your bros, your friends, your close friends, family, if you're on good terms with them, about, say, the good, the positive things that is happening in your life. Achievements, accomplishments, new plans, you name it. Promotions. But when it comes to outsiders, when it comes to strangers, when it comes to acquaintances, you just never know for sure, bro, who the enemy truly is. So you gotta be careful, as a man or a woman, who you tell your good news to. Because not everybody's happy for you, bro. In fact, most people you come across are not going to be happy for you. They're just not. And I'm making this video because there's lots of those types of individuals who might try to spark a conversation with you first, to start asking these questions to you, to try to get these answers, so they can go behind your back and say a whole bunch of stuff that's not even true. And it's your job to not let that happen. You know? It's your job to stay level-headed and tell them a few lies if you have to. That's what I do. And I don't necessarily lie about the things that I tell them. It's just I undermine every single detail about who I am, what I do. Like, it's no big deal. Just that. Just, yeah. Just a little bit of this. Just, you know what I'm talking about, right? They might even ask where you live, what you drive, what do you do for work? All these questions. All because of how you look. All because of how you carry yourself. All because of the man you've become. And, or the woman you've become. And it's a weird thing, you know? It's a very weird thing coming across those people. Because you know what they're doing, bro. You know what they're up to. You know they don't have good intentions for you. You know it's an enemy in plain sight. And they will clown you behind your back, man. They absolutely will. So it's up to you guys to stay private, stay low key. Don't go sharing your good news to everybody, because not everybody's happy for you. Make sure it's your bros. Make sure it's your family. Make sure it is people you can love and trust, and things of that nature. Because everybody else, bro, there's no guarantee. There might be the odd stranger or acquaintance that could be happy for you or something. It just depends. You guys have to cipher and have a good notice on how people's conversating with you, because you could be spilling all the beans to an enemy in plain sight. You could be telling all the good things about yourself to someone who's going to go behind your back and try to rewrite everything you said. And if you never gave them that information, they would have nothing to make up, because they'd have no information. They can't just tell complete lies or have no general outline on what to say, because they have no clue. That's best. That's why it's best to keep a private life, and your success to yourself and your success private, and you know, even a private personal life, because people love to ruin shit, bro. People love to do all that kind of stuff. And like I said, man, it's best to keep it to yourself and your close the close ones around you, and everybody else can kick rocks. Depending on who you're talking to. If it's a good acquaintance and you can tell, it's fine. But you better make sure. That's the thing, because some people out here is crafty. And you're not going to fool me with those manipulative tactics, because I know who's asking me what and who's on my team and who's not, because some people's not on your team. You can't tell them anything. They will take everything you do. They will take everything about you and make it seem less important, insignificant, and outright horrible. They're not going to credit you. They're going to say nasty things. They're going to say some mean things. And that is an enemy in plain sight. They're going to minimize your accomplishments. They're going to minimize who you are as a person, because that makes them feel better about their inadequacies. That's going to make them feel better about their loser life, downplaying yours even though you're successful, or whatever you guys got going on. That's the thing. So don't be fooled, bro. There's lots of stuff going around today, and there's some nasty people out there, bro, that will do you dirty. They will do you dirty, bro. Dirty. I had to deal with a barrage of that stuff in my early 20s. It was not fun whatsoever. It absolutely sucked, and it was from people I used to be friends with. It's the saddest, most unfortunate thing ever, and you start to avoid people, bro. You start to avoid people, not trust people, and stick to a very small circle, and you get far closer to the people you want to get close to, and more avoidant towards people who you know ain't good for you. That is how you have to be. You can get close all you want with good people, but you shouldn't when it comes to people who ain't good for you. You have to distance yourself. You have to cut them off. You have to get rid of them, bro. It's toxic. It's they will ruin your life. The amount of old friends I've had to cut off, it's ridiculous. Like, so many. And it was all in early 20s. And a lot of people, bro, especially men around that age, are arrogant. Straight up arrogant. Especially boys your own age, when you're around that age. You start doing good for yourself, bro, like, they do not like it whatsoever. They're going to be offended by your success. They're going to be offended by your accomplishments. Literally offended. Hurt. Sooky about it. Downplaying you. Acting like, acting like an enemy would. Fellas that used to be your friends, all because you're thriving in life. All because you're doing something important. You're a somebody. You're out there doing something. They want to downplay you to make themselves feel better because they ain't got nothing of good, anything going on. And that's their problem. It's not yours. That's theirs. That's the life they're living currently. Nothing good going on. And it's funny because I knew people like that before that I used to be friends with. And as time went on, some of those people actually got more mature. Some of those people come out of their ways because, let's say they finish school, they start to get things going for themselves, they start to get some steady income, they're getting some success, and it changes them as a person. Now they're better. Now they're treating you better. They're treating you with respect because life has humbled them. You probably just let life humble you earlier. That's what I did, bro. Life humbled me at 18 years old. By the age of 19, I was hustling my ass off. Nobody can take that away from me. Nobody can deny me. Nobody can say I didn't live that life because I well did. You want to say otherwise? You're delusional. I was literally busting my ass since 19. and a little before that. But I say 19 because at that dead ass age, bro, I was going balls to the walls, and I did not stop to this day. And that's what I love to do. I don't feel like myself if I'm not putting in that kind of work. I don't feel like myself. I lose myself if I'm not as disciplined as I need to be. I need to be focused. I need to live out my purpose and do the work I'm supposed to do. And if not, things fall apart. Life falls apart. Things fall apart. And it's not good. That's why it's so important to stay focused, and that's why I don't come out of it, because life ain't gonna fall apart for me. It's never gonna fall apart because I'm not coming out of it. I am who I am. I'm a man with a plan. I'm a man of purpose. It's never gonna stop. That's what a man does. A man conquers. And I decide to conquer as early as possible because life taught me hard lessons very quick. That is the life I took. That is the path I took. That's the route I took. And a lot of people around the same age as me, they wanted to continue to party. They wanted to continue to do all those activities and all those things that has nothing to do with your future. All the fun and partying and drinking and hooting and hollering, and it meant nothing at the end of the day. But guess what? The work you do, bro, will stick with you forever. Because you've built yourself up and you've actually ended up building something valuable. It sticks forever. And it's fulfilling. But what sucks is wasting so many years, and you use so many years on just meaningless fun that never meant anything. Like, there's no ROI there. You had a lot of fun, right? Just your little fun. There's no ROI. Return on investment. You flunked those years. Now you pay the price later. You have to work harder later. While we can skip through making things seem seemingly easy, even though nothing's easy, we make it seem that like it's easy because of how hard we worked. Success comes easier. The work is easier. Everyday life is easier. But for them, bro, success is harder. Paying bills is harder. Having free time is harder. Everything is harder. They get more stressed. Everything crumbles. And there you are, seemingly skipping through life in abundance. Because you worked that hard to put yourself in that position, and you've built yourself to that level. You demanded that of yourself, you get rewarded tenfold. Is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it. Are you kidding me, bro? Yes, it's worth it. That's why you get all these nutcrackers out here. You can walk around the corner, bro, and someone's asking you what you do for work. People's asking you, where do you live? What do you drive? Da-da-da-da. It's none of your business. I'm not thinking that of you. Quite frankly, I don't give a. Because I'm me. I'm focused on me. You can go and focus on you all you want, buddy. I wasn't even thinking of that question towards you. I wasn't even thinking of that. But they're thinking about that about you. Why? Because there's something in you. There's something special about you. That's how they think. That's what they know. That's why they ask. It's because of how you carry yourself, probably how you look. Maybe a bit how you dress, I don't know. You just look like you got it going on. You're just that dude. Or you're that chick. And the only thing I'm telling you guys is, man, is be careful who you talk to. Be careful who you conversate with, because there's people out here, bro, that will try to sabotage everything you've ever worked for. And will that happen? Probably not. But they're going to try. And they're going to try to cause chaos. So that's what you want to avoid, is the chaos. And be able to think for yourself. Be able to do the things that you want to do on a regular basis every day of your life. That's what you want to do. And for them, they're stressed. Stressed about bills, stressed about their life, stressed about their future. What do? The weekend comes, oh, I'm going to take a little bit of the money I have, let's buy a bottle. Let's go buy beer. Let's go buy weed. Let's go buy smokes. Let's go buy this. Let's go buy that. And they numb themselves of their life that they did not build. And that is weak. But it takes strength to genuinely build your life and be disciplined. It takes strength. And that is what we do. Because we ain't no downplayed people. We are turning up and we don't give up. We are turning up and we ain't never letting off the gas. We are applying that pressure. We are pressure cookers. We are in it to win it. It's how we live. It's the life we want. Nobody has to live that way. It's what you want. But life is a trade-off. What do you want to do? Life is about logic. It's not about, oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do that. Blah-blah-blah. Get your head on straight and actually make a plan and actually stick to the plan and do what you're going to do. That's how you get a result. You can't get a result if you don't live that way. You can't get a result by doing stupid things here and there. You're never going to get a result. Your life is on autopilot. You're just being blown around like a feather in the wind. Just from happy place to sad place to mad place to this place to that place. Get a hold of yourself and do what you have to do so you can feel the way you should feel. You live just a very good, consistent life of consistency. Things are going well. Thank you, God. That is what it's all about. But you have to put in the work and the consistency to get that consistent life. It's far better than just like being tossed around into every place you could possibly think, and you don't know why things are going this way or that way because you don't get a hold of yourself. Get a hold of yourself and you will see life flourish. That's what it comes down to. And it's a wonder why people's going to approach you in public when you're that dude or that chick. Because you look like you got it going on, and guess what? There are enemies out there, bro. I've come across many. And I can spot them out like nothing you'd ever know. And I find it hilarious when they think they're fooling you. You fool the fool who thinks they're fooling you. You ain't nothing. I got you. I got you. You ain't got nothing. I know who you is. I know who you are. And that's all there is to it. But anyways, guys, the lesson in this video is don't let the enemy near. Do not let the enemy get close. Definitely do not let the enemy in your house. Do not let them get close. Because they ain't for you. They will never be for you. They some haters. Do not rekindle with the enemy either. If it's an old friend, a past person, whatever it might be, it's in the past for a reason. And we are on to the future. We are on to bigger and better things. Our lives will continue to flourish because we understand life. And we got to do what it takes to get to where we want to go. And with that being said, that's the end of this video. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.